My name is Jeremy Till. I'm an architect, educator and writer and head of Central St Martin's at the University of Arts, London. We are in the midst of two unprecedented and clearly interrelated crises, that of the climate emergency and that of COVID. So to talk of architecture and power and of any associated objects is deeply problematic. Because in the face of these crises, with their unstoppable trajectories, the architecture of objects has no power. These crises are at heart both ecological breakdowns caused by out-of-control systems of global capital and the inherently destructive tendencies of the modern project, of which architecture in its present guise is a part, destructive, that is, of our relationship with the natural world. Instead of asserting the will to power, which architecture of the modern project was all too willing to do, we need to step back and acknowledge our human, professional and collective fragility in the face of the twin crises. We need to stop imposing and proposing architecture and its objects as forms of power, but instead to see spatial practices in an expanded sense of potential forms of empowerment of others. There are no specific objects to achieve this, but rather a rethinking of what might constitute our agency, modestly aware of our limits. So my object acts as a reminder of our fragility, of our potential extinction, of the need for systemic change in the face of the twin crises. It is a hand pollinator from China, a symbol of how we've wiped out our bees on which our futures depend. This gentle object attempts to replace nature, but it is ultimately a futile thing. It signals our helplessness, and with this demands us to take new forms of action.